Welcome back to Newsday. Arise business anchor Bosin Omofaye joins us now from Nigerian Stock Exchange. Bosin, thanks so much for joining us on Newsday. Bring us up to speed on what's happening where you are.
Well, the Nigerian Exchange Group has just admitted the listing of Transcorp Power PLC. Of course, this is the first listing on the Nigerian Exchange since 2024 started. Roughly 2 trillion naira of this power company has just been added to the market value of the Nigerian exchange. That it was listed at 240 naira per share. Of course, this is a company that's got nearly 700 megawatts of operations as we speak right now. But here to speak more to today's significance within the Transcorp Group itself is the chairman of the Transcorp Group, Tony Elumelu. He's live here with us on Arise. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much. This is a very big day, and I'm sure I'm trying to find out the significance and how important this listing is within the Transcorp Group itself for Transcorp Power PLC listing.
Me, as Tony Elumelu, the chairman of Transcorp Group, I'm elated. I'm happy to be part of the historic moment, a moment that we are listing Transcorp Power PLC, market capitalization of 1.8 trillion. This was a company in 2011, in 2013, when we started, we had generating capacity of 160 megawatts. Today, we have over 700 megawatts capacity. Our installed capacity is 972 megawatts. So the upside is wonderful, but why is this so a great moment for me? Great moment because this was a company that was not doing well. We took over the company, we turned around the company, we took it to where it is today, and taking it to the level where it's been listed. Within the Transcorp Group, we have 3 companies that are listed on the exchange, and the 3 companies have combined market capitalization of 3.4 trillion. We believe in creating value for all stakeholders. We know that access to electricity is so critical for the development of Nigeria. We don't invest just to make money. We invest to make money, but in line with our philosophy of African capitalism, to make money in a way that everyone is touched. Access to electricity is so critical for the development of Nigeria. Access to electricity is critical for poverty eradication. Access to electricity is critical for job creation. And access to electricity is critical for aspiring a small and medium-scale enterprises who help to fire an economy. So we are living a life of improving lives and transforming societies. I'm happy for this event today.
Interesting, and congratulations. I'm just looking forward to what exactly what Transcorp Power represents within the entire number of subsidiaries within the indigenous conglomerate that Transcorp Group itself represents. What does this Transcorp Power represent as part of your portfolio?
No, it's significant. Today we listed at 1.8 trillion. You gained 10% today, so I think the market cap is now about 1.96 trillion. And the combined market cap of Transcorp Group is about 3.5 trillion because the additional 180 billion has been added. So the Transcorp Power PLC investment is significant. And to us, we welcome Nigerian investing public, foreign investing public, while foreign investors to take advantage of the opportunity that has been created today and join in creating wealth and prosperity for all. We like to improve lives. We like to invest in sectors that help to improve lives, but we also like to create value. Who invest in Transcorp Hotel and those who also invest in Transcorp PLC, they have been happy by the kind of value we created for all, and that is going to be replicated with Transcorp Power.
We've seen you, Transcorp, in power sector, in hotel, hospitality, leisure. What other sectors?
Well, it seems like the Nigerian Exchange is admitting shares of Transcorp Power. That was Mr. Bosin Omofaye there with esteemed businessman Tony Elumelu at the Nigerian Exchange. Well, being the business analyst that you and I both are, you know, the financial experts, what do you make of these developments?
Well, thankfully, we don't have to make that analysis. We understand that we have Bosin Omofaye back with Mr. Tony Elumelu.
That will create significant value again for the Nigerian and international investors. So we have a few of these in the offering, but we do one thing at a time. But what is most important is creating value for all stakeholders, both in terms of wealth and also in terms of making life easy and affordable. And when we create enhanced livelihood by improving access to electricity, not just for ourselves, but for everyone. And that is a mantra. We must all continue to improve lives and transform society. We must leave the society better, in a better state.
Congratulations once again. Thank you very much for speaking with us on Arise. Thank you so much, Tony Elumelu, the chairman of Transcorp Group, having that very quick chat after the closing bell. Of course, you heard the stock went up maximum 10% today. Of course, the whole enterprise that is Transcorp Power PLC, of course, as a private company, now has gone public and gone public again by being a listed company delivering value to shareholders, but to get a bit of more into the operations of this particular company now being listed. I'm having here the the chairman of the company, who will be speaking to us also here on Arise at a big day, the first listing on the Nigerian exchange in 2024. And of course, that's where I'm here to speak to Mr. Norom, who is the chairman of Transcorp Power PLC. Mr. Norom, please let me speak with you. Please, thank you very much. It's good to have you here on Arise. And I am very interested in this particular transaction and this listing and the road to this particular ceremony. What exactly were the milestones that you were able to cross for this particular listing today?
Well, we applied as usual to Security and Exchange Commission, the NGX, and also to the regulator, to the power sector, and they all gave approval. So it's all part of the processes, and here we are listed. We have very great plans, as the group chairman of Transcorp PS has also said, and we believe we'll get there.
You're doing around 700 megawatts and above right now. What's the growth strategy? Give me an idea what that is.
The capacity of the plant is about 972, just 1,000 megawatts. We hope to get to that level and, of course, expand. But we have some constraints. Sometimes it could be availability of gas. Sometimes it could also be the transmission capacity that you produce, but you're not able to transmit all. So, but I believe those things are surmountable. And when that is done, we're going to see more output.
Will the shareholders of Transcorp Group, which is the parent company, also receive shares of in Transcorp Power PLC?
No, this is Transcorp Power PLC being listed. Transcorp PLC shareholders already have shares. I mean, through the fact that Transcorp PLC has investment. No, it's not a distribution of shares. It's a listing of their subsidiary. Yeah. So the process continues. I mean, whatever Transcorp Power used to do, or they continue doing that. Whatever earnings we get, Transcorp PLC gets from Transcorp Power will continue. It's not.
Talk to me about the investment you've made since taking over this particular asset from BP some years ago, and the road to where it is today in terms of improvements that you've made to raise the capacity from near zero up to about 700 megawatts today.
We've done more than $250 million over the last 10 years. New turbines were bought at a particular point, some were refurbished and so on, and then many new things that you need. For example, a very good environment. For example, the hydrogen part of the plant was changed because that's what the cooling process and so on. We had also gas filters that were properly, installed. One of the things you do in a power plant is that the gas you use must be gas that is very dry. When it's not dry and it has a lot of condensate or water, then of course it damages the plant. So we've done quite a lot over the years. That's what has sustained the capacity to increase to that level. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Norom. Congratulations once again, and for bringing this very big transaction to the Nigerian market. Thank you very much for speaking with us here on Arise News. Again, to you in the studios, Temitope and Hawa. Of course, it's been a very big day. The market is very enthused with what is seen today as far as this transaction is concerned.
Historical times.
I guess you were speaking to me earlier.
Yes, well, it's good to have you there, Bosun Omofaye, recording live this historical moment for Transcorp Power. Thank you so much for joining us here on Newsday, as always.